music for a good little bit. Well, I
Stop
mean, I
listening
guess
to music.
in the later years.
What's
Like,
going on, y'all? What's going on, y'all? We live on YouTube, man. Live on
what
YouTube
up?
and
What up? What
Facebook.
up?
What is
What
good?
up?
What
What
is
up? What
good?
up?
What is good?
What's
What's up, Lou Hall?
poppin'?
Now, what are you saying? You said I stopped listening to music. You said?
Yeah, didn't you stop listening to some like the newer music? Like when it got into, let's say, 2000, like 7.
Oh yeah, forget about it. Well, I listened mostly
Yeah.
R&B and shit by then. Yeah, hip hop was fucking
Okay.
garbage by then. Yeah,
Like 7.
hip hop was fucking garbage by then and
Yeah.
shit.
Somebody wanna get that?
Who's that? Is that me?
Nope.
No, but
That's
I
probably
hear
Yoda.
yours.
I'm trying to tweet
I
on.
hear you though.
I'm trying to tweet and shit.
Oh, like Twitter fingers?
Yeah, I'm tweeting the show out.
Like Twitter fingers?
All right. Yeah, y'all know I never had this shit open. Yeah, man, we good. Y'all gonna keep the conversation going and shit? What's going on?
Nah, man. Because everything I gotta say is, it's just too left. I'll be going left.
Big shout out to everybody, man, on YouTube. What is good, y'all? What is
Yep.
good? What is good? We ready to get this show popping, man.
Yes,
Ready to
yes,
get it
yes.
started. All right, man. Y'all ready to go?
Hey, you already know. Let's go
get
ahead and
it.
get it.
You are now listening to Belligerent State of Mind.
Checking the levels again, everyone checking in. It's me, Big Lou Hall Day with the evidence. We're heard on the road to J.O. and the residents. We be having fun, also drop lessons in politics, the stock market, and black excellence.
Damn, this shit is belligerent.
Hey, yo, what is good, y'all? You are tuned into Belligerent State of Mind, brought to you by the BPL. That's the Beast Positive Life Network, beastpositivelife.com. One of your hosts, my name is D.A.M.E, a.k.a. D.A.M.E. Got my man Lou Hall in the building. What's going on, my brother?
Yo, what's good, everybody? It's your boy Lou Hall, aka What's Beef, aka Cooked Hot Under Pressure, aka That Pressure Bust Pipes.
All right, that's what's up, man. Gotta bust the pipes, brother. Do what you gotta
Hey,
do, man.
absolutely, you already know.
Yo, last but not least, man, got my brother Big Recess in the building. What's up, my man?
Everything is all good, D. What's poppin'?
Chilling. Yo, big shout out to the Belligerent Bunch. We got Big Lou Hall Senior in the building. What's going
What's
on?
up? What's good?
What's
big
good?
shout out to Linda over there in the West Coast. What's going on, Linda?
What's good?
West Side?
Appreciate y'all, man. Appreciate everybody for checking us out. We are live here on YouTube, man. Every Tuesday night at 9:30. Be sure to hop on the YouTube, share it, like it, subscribe, all of that
Love
good
it.
shit, man. Love it.
Yes.
Like it
You're
and
gonna
love
love
that
it.
shit, man.
Love it.
No, man. We ain't talking about
No.
you got too much LL going on right now, man.
Whoa.
Too much LL going on, man. But yo, we in the building, man. What's going on, my brothers? How your week been?
Man, listen, my week has been great. Yo, number one, first I gotta shout out to my son, man. Yo, I mean, number one, he got all A's and 1B.
All right.
You know, number two, he helped his team win this weekend in the playoffs.
Okay.
To
Congrats.
where-
Congrats.
Yes. So we got the state championship coming this weekend.
That's what's up.
And then not only that, my boy was selected to be a part of the League All-Stars.
That's what's up, man. Yo,
Yes,
Carson is
yes.
doing it, man.
Yes.
Yo, big shout out to
Yes.
Carson, man.
Super happy,
Absolutely.
man.
Proud papa,
Super
man.
happy.
And the proud grandfather in the building.
Yes.
Big Lou Hall
Yes.
singer, man.
Absolutely.
That's what's up, yo.
So then the great thing is they win this weekend. We go on to regionals. and
Nice.
regionals just happens to be the following, so it would be next weekend.
Oh
Mm.
yeah.
So that's my birthday, which is the
Yeah.
12th, and then his
Yeah.
birthday, which is the 14th. So that'll be a super banger if we win this weekend.
Nice, man. Love when it
Yes.
all comes together, man.
Oh yes.
That's
But
what's
other than
up.
that, man, just loving life, man, enjoying every single minute, every single second, every single hour that God
Hmm.
has provided for us, man. Just loving to live this life, man. Just you know, I always say, man, you just looking past all the negativity, looking past all the things that just don't make sense, the things that just try to, bring you down. I look past it, man, and I just keep on focusing, man. I keep moving. I keep chopping my feet like I'm on the football field, like I'm on
Hmm.
offense, just like my son. When that defensive end, the defensive tackle's trying to get by, man, you get the block and you keep them feet moving and you pushing them all out the way, so that way you can keep them from coming in. So we blocking this negativity out, man.
That's
You know
what's
what I'm
up.
saying? Protecting the quarterback.
That's the
Quarterback is our
job.
life.
Oh, look at you with the analogies, man.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay. That's what's up, man. Congrats to Carson again, man. That's what's up, man. Proud Papa, man.
Yes,
Absolutely.
sir.
Good shit, man. Yo, for me, everything is good, man. Week has been good. We're down here chilling, man. Weather's getting a little cooler. I like
Mhm.
this time of the year, so it's that shit works for me, man. This time of the year definitely works for me. Not mad at it, and that's other than that, just catching up on a lot of movies, a lot of TV shows, man. And just enjoying it, getting ready for these holidays coming up, and
Yes.
it's probably gonna be I don't know. I mean, y'all know me. Y'all know how the work schedule gets and shit gets real hectic this time of year. So I know that's just about to
Mhm.
kick in the next couple of weeks. But
Mhm.
prepared for it, man. Prepared to get it popping. That's what we do, right? That's what we got to do. We do what we got to
All the
Absolutely.
do.
time. All
That's
the
it.
time.
That's it, man. But other than that, everything is straight, man. What's up with you, Big Recess?
Yo, all week I've been relaxing and chilling, sitting back, just enjoying my week. And like you said, the weather's getting kind of chilly. I had to bust
Mhm.
out the snorkel and the full length mask, looking like I had to catch a Vic at the liquor store.
The full mask, the fuck? Ain't that cold as
Negative, guys. Negative,
shit.
negative. Okay. It gets down to like 60 in the middle of the night, maybe, but it's like 85 during the day still.
He said
Like
60. Yeah.
that
you're, a
snorkel.
true, you're a true beach bum, yeah.
You know what? That's crazy, right? Nobody been in the pool this week. I was wondering, like, what, and the sun was out too. I didn't see
That's
nobody in the pool. I don't know.
crazy. Yeah.
But I guess it is getting too cold down here. But other than that, D, just relaxing and chilling and definitely doing some more relaxing and hanging out, and that's how I was doing on my week, just really enjoying my time and really just getting a lot of resting.
Mhm.
Okay.
Yeah, man.
Good shit. Good shit.
Absolutely,
That's
absolutely.
that's what's up, man. Definitely happy to have everybody joining us too. Like we said, we appreciate the love, man. Ready to get this
100%.
show popping, man. Ready to get it going.
Woo!
As we set it off, man, we set every single show off the same way, y'all. Our segment called Enough Respect Due. We give props to pay homage to somebody while they're still here, man. So for this week, it's on my brother Lou Hall. Let's
Yes.
see what you
Yes.
got,
Yes.
man. What
Let's
you got,
get it.
brother?
No doubt. So you know, we've talked about this person before. Um, this guy actually appeared in one of our favorite movies. So I'm gonna go ahead and get right to it. Man, I'm talking about this guy. He was actually born in Chicago, Illinois, October the 17th of 1969. He is a current actor now. He started acting in 1993. I'm talking about this guy that goes by the name of Sherwin David Wood Harris.
Whoa, there
Yes,
you
sir.
no
go.
doubt.
Yes,
That's my
sir.
guy,
Yes,
Yo,
sir.
a big
man.
Yes, yes,
connection. A
yes.
big connection.
Yes, 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 yes.
No doubt. Good
Um,
shit.
Wow.
Good shit. That's my dude,
yes, sir.
yeah.
Um,
That's
yo,
my
man, I'm gonna
dude.
just start off. Like I said, he was born in Chicago, Illinois. Um, he actually has a Bachelor of Arts in Theater and Arts from Northern Illinois University. Um, he also has a Master of Arts from the New York University. And what's so crazy is, he has a younger brother, right? And his brother's name is Steve Harris. Now, Steve, um, you've seen him in several movies. Um, it's so funny. If you've ever seen this guy, his like facial comparisons, his brother's facial comparisons, they kind of make a comparison to like a Ninja Turtle. So it's always different memes and jokes about him and how he looks like a Ninja Turtle. So I don't know if anybody has seen those memes, even know who Steve Harris is, but that's his brother. um
That's how you start off talking about fucking Ninja Turtles and shit.
I'm just saying, I'm facts. It's all
Oh,
facts.
didn't you just
All
sing the
facts.
song last week?
You
All
crazy, yo.
facts. It's
You
all facts,
crazy. You
man. All facts.
crazy.
Nah, but shout out to him, man. Shout out to him,
No
man.
doubt.
Yo, man. So he got his first acting role, like I said, in our one of our favorite movies, man, Above the Rim, with
Woo-wee.
Dwayne Martin, Tupac,
Mhm.
um, um, Marlon
Marlon.
Wayans,
Marlon Wayans. Leon.
Leon.
Word.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. He played a guy named Mota, Mota, and in the
Shooter,
movie, he,
yo.
He
the
was the
first real
shooter.
shooter,
Yo,
He
one of
was
the
the shooter.
greatest memes on the internet, yo. We pulling the gun and shit, yo, on the playground. One of the greatest memes alive, yo.
They use it in NBA. They use it everywhere, yo. Um, man. So, he did that. Then went on. I'm gonna go ahead and give you a rundown of like the movies, man, because
Mm,
like he's movies and TV shows. Um, so starting off, he did Above the Rim, like I
mhm.
just said. Um, I don't know if you remember this movie called Celebrity. Um,
I remember it. I remember
okay,
it.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That was in 1998.
Okay,
1998 as well. He did The Siege. I know y'all remember The
okay.
Siege.
Of course.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Um, did this low budget movie called Train Ride in 2000. Now, 2000,
Mm.
the 2000s marked what a whole bunch of straight to DVD movies. So that's what
Okay.
we was doing. um,
No doubt.
but one of the biggest movies in 2000, one of my favorites all time, all time favorites, Disney
Mhm.
movie, Remember the Titans, played
Oh, no
Julius
doubt.
Campbell. Yes,
No
yes,
doubt.
yes.
No doubt.
Um, so then in 2002, how could we not forget a movie that was based upon real life dealings?
Mm,
He played Ace and Paid in
mm,
Full. Um,
mm.
and yo, man, ooh,
Mm,
might have to do a rest in peace since we on the subject. Yeah, we're gonna go ahead and do that. Rest in peace to my man. Um, I always
some
want
would
to say,
say rest in
oh
peace. Some you say rest in peace. Some would say rest in piss.
yeah, a notorious drug dealer. I always want to say AZ, but it's not AZ. It was
His Alpo.
Alpo. Thank you, Alpo.
Yeah.
Um,
Real
but
name
in
Albert Martinez.
yes, um,
Played to the T by Cameron.
yes, all the way to the T.
He
And
was
yeah,
shot dead on Halloween
yes,
morning in Harlem.
and his famous line, everybody could get shot in the hood, B. You'll be IB. You IB?
Nah, I guess he wasn't all
I
right.
guess he
I
ain't all
guess
right.
I guess he ain't all right.
Right,
You know what I'm saying? Nobody, no. Hey, as soon as he killed Makai Pfeiffer, I knew it was a wrap for him, yo.
right. Yo, So jump forward to 2006. He did a movie called Southland Tales. I don't know if y'all remember
Mm-hmm.
that with The Rock,
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
um, Stifler from um,
American Pie.
American
American Pie.
Pie. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Sarah Michelle Gellar. That was a dope movie. Yo, and then another movie he played in 2009. Fast forward, Not Easily Broken. That was actually a really good movie, directed by Bill Duke. Um,
That's what's up.
yeah, yeah, yeah. He played one of the boys' fathers who had some drug dealings and had some stuff going on
Mm-hmm.
in the movie. Um, 2009, uh, he played this movie. I don't know if y'all remember this. Next Day Air with Donald
Oh,
Faison,
that shit
Mike
was
Epps.
terrible, yo. That shit was terrible, man.
that's
That shit was terrible,
that's
yo.
why I started laughing.
That shit was terrible, man.
That's why I started laughing, man. Yo, so let's go ahead and fast forward to 2015, and he played a role in an iconic Marvel movie, talking about Ant-Man. So now he's getting this Marvel money.
He was an
Uh,
Ant-Man?
yes, he was.
That's who? Who's in Ant-Man? I don't remember. I said
It
a
was a
long time
small
ago.
role.
Okay.
Gale.
Wow, I don't remember that shit at all. That's
Yeah,
what's up.
man. Same year, another movie, another dope movie, Creed.
Yeah, no doubt. No
Yeah, yeah,
doubt.
yeah. He played as Creed.
Mm.
Yeah, played as
Mm.
a trainer. You know what I'm
Mm-hmm.
saying?
Oh,
Yep.
that was what
Yep.
wasn't he? Wasn't he? That wasn't that in Creed when he played Apollo Creed's trainer's
Yep.
son?
I think
Yes,
that's
Yeah.
what it
Yeah.
was.
great
I think
Yeah.
that's what it
role.
was.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh
Then turned
yes,
around.
100% on that one, Lou. Yes.
Yeah.
Then turned around in 2018 and ran it back in Creed 2.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yo,
Um.
Creed is a really good series and shit too, though,
Yes.
man. Creed is dope, yo.
Oh yeah. And then in 2021, this year, I mean last year, he played in Space Jam: A New Legacy.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah,
Oh,
man.
the LeBron James Space Jam.
Yeah, the LeBron
I
James
still
one.
I still haven't even seen that shit yet, man. I still ain't
Oh,
watched it yet.
crazy. That's a masterpiece.
That thing, listen.
Now, the crazy thing is, I
That takes some
just talked to
suspect,
you.
yo.
Yo, so I just ran through the filmography, right?
No
This dude
doubt.
we still haven't talked about the television.
Mm-hmm.
Yo, in 1996, he played in NYPD Blue,
Okay. Okay. Classic
small
show.
role as of Hector. Then turned around in 1997, he played in Oz, the show that we keep talking about over and over again.
Damn, I don't remember him in
Officer
Oz
Gordon
either.
Wood.
Oh, he was
Uh,
a CO in Oz?
yeah, yep,
I don't remember that shit at all. That was
yeah.
You
early
He was one
on.
don't?
episode. Yep.
That was early.
Okay.
Wow, that's what's up.
Very early.
I gotta go back and watch that shit again now. I don't remember him at all on Oz. Then again, when I saw Oz in real time, like when it was on TV.
Yeah,
And
me too.
yeah, I
Yeah,
didn't really
we
know
was
who
I
he
just
watching.
was.
We had
rewatched
to
it.
wait the week. Yeah,
Yeah, exactly. I didn't really know
like
who
there
he
was no
was then.
streaming. Yeah,
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 that's what's
yeah.
up.
Yo,
I wonder
in
how life was.
1998, turned around. Excuse me, 1997. He played in an
Mm.
episode of Cosby.
Okay,
So the
that's the one with
sitcom Cosby.
that's the one with Most Def. That's probably that show.
No, that's the Cosby Mysteries.
Oh, it's
This
gotta be
one was
Mysteries.
with,
Oh, damn.
yeah, this one was Cosby, where they had him and Felicia Rashad. It was just them. It
Wow.
was no, yeah. It was a
There was
short-lived
Wow.
show.
drinks being poured.
Barely remember that
Yeah,
shit. Yeah.
yeah.
Hey,
Then
that's what she said.
Mm. Mm, mm, mm. You
so
got a little
then
choke in this shit. You got the choke on the show, man.
in 2000
Mm.
they did a movie about Jimi Hendrix, and he played the
Oh
starring role
yes,
Jimi
yes,
Hendrix.
yes. I remember
Yes,
that.
yes,
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 yes.
yes. He appeared on The Twilight Zone. Fast forward a little bit, we go to from 2002 to 2008 on The Wire. Avon Barksdale.
No doubt.
Yes,
No
yes.
doubt. No
He appeared
doubt.
in 33 episodes.
That's
33.
what's up.
Yeah,
Um,
absolutely. Yeah.
he played an appearance on House,
Mm-hmm.
Hawaii Five O,
Oh
Justified,
yeah.
The Breaks. Then turn around in 2017. They brought him back and did the New Edition story. And he
There
actually
Yes.
we
played,
go.
yes,
He
yes,
was
yes,
yes, their
Brooke
manager.
Payne.
Uh-huh.
The
Yes,
dancer,
sir.
the
I
manager,
just put on the
choreographer.
last episode just the other day, Lou
That's some
Hall.
good
Oh,
shit,
word?
yo.
Okay.
Yes, Wood Harris definitely played their trainer.
Yeah, man.
Uh-huh.
Oh, yeah.
That's
Mm-hmm.
what's up.
Um, and then in from 2018 to 2020, he played in the show Empire. I don't know how many of y'all watched that. He played Damon Cross. So it was like 2 seasons, season 5 and season 6.
Yes, Empire with Cookie.
Yep. And now the final role that everybody is probably knowing about as of right now because it's the hype right now. Everybody's talking about it. There's memes. Everybody's all on social media talking about it. I'm talking about the show, the 50 Cent produced show, Black Mafia Family, BMF. He plays a recurring role as Pat. And Pat is the one that got um, the brothers, the BMF, pretty much into the drug game. You know, and yeah, I'm not even gonna tell no parts of the story because if y'all hadn't seen it, y'all gotta check that out. So yo, man, I just wanted to take this quick time out, to pay homage to, this great actor. We see him a lot in different movies, different TV shows, and he really does not get enough respect due. So I
Mm-hmm.
gotta give it to my man Wood Harris.
Very
Nice.
nice.
Nice. Nice.
Very
Nice.
nice.
That's what's up.
Yo, like I said, man, that was a crazy role, man. He played Ace, real
Yes.
life AZ Faison, and paid in full. It was an excellent role. He played it to the T. He did very well in that one. Of course, I only remembered him before that from Above the Rim,
Mm-hmm.
and yes, he was the shooter in Above the Rim.
He's
Mhm.
definitely
I
the shooter,
loved
man.
it. I loved it. And most recently, of course, The Wire, Avon and The Wire.
Yes.
I remember them from there. And then, of course, most recently, like I said, that New Edition, Jay, he was the trainer for those 3 episodes, and the world
Yeah,
was
indeed.
talking about this series when it first came out. The
Mhm.
whole world was talking about it. And yes, he featured on that one also. Great selection. Enough respect due to Wood Harris.
Yeah,
Yes.
man.
Absolutely.
That's but definitely been my
Yes.
dude, man. He's always been great in every single role I ever seen him in, man. He
Oh
always
yeah.
did a wonderful job, amazing job, man. So that's what's
And
up,
he's
man.
the only person that I know that worked on on Empire,
Mm.
and 50 Cent brought him over to work
Yep.
on one of his shows. This is the only person, the only one.
Wow, that's what's up. That's what's up.
Everybody involved
they
with Empire
recognize.
does not have a good relationship with 50. So
Nah. But then the crazy thing was the fact that he ended up being on Empire. So you got Empire, then you got one of the other kids that actually played in the New Edition movie that was on Empire and
Mm,
brought him over to the to the
yeah,
to the New Edition movie. So I thought that was dope too.
yeah. The kid that play Michael Bivins, right?
Michael
Michael
Bivins, yep.
Yeah,
Bivins.
yeah.
Yes, he was in Empire. Yes.
Yeah. I mean, since then, I don't know if y'all need to look him up, see the shit he kind of been into the last year. Oof.
Oh really?
A little rough, man. Yeah,
Oh.
it's not good. It's
Oh,
not
man.
good.
Damn.
All right. But enough respect
Damn.
to Wood Harris.
Enough respect to Mr. Wood
100%.
Harris in the
Yes.
building.
Excellent
man, my
choice.
dude,
Excellent choice, Lou.
Thank you,
Without
thank you,
a
thank
doubt.
you.
Without a doubt. But yo, man, we went from that amazing actor, and everything. Yo, I gotta hop into this shit, man. Yo, on this past weekend, your man was honored, man. Your man
Yes,
from
yes.
Marcy Projects. Your man from Marcy Projects, man. Big Sean Carter, otherwise known as Jay-Z, man, was inducted into the
Yes.
Rock of Fame, man. It was a big moment, yo. Big moment for music, for hip hop. Big moment for hip hop, man.
Yes.
And said like we talk all the time, man. He's definitely, if he's not the best, he's 100% in the top. It's a short list. It's a short list. Top 2, 3, whatever it is. He's up there, man, as the greatest of all times, man. So just want to give a quick rundown of his accolades. I was looking at this shit the other day. This shit is just insane, yo. One of the best-selling music artists of all times, over 125 million records sold. This dude has won 23 Grammys, the most by a rapper, and holds the record for the most #1 albums by a solo artist. By a solo artist on the Billboard 200, not a rapper, by a solo artist. This shit is crazy, man. Billboard and Rolling Stone ranked him as one of the 100 greatest artists of all times. He's in the Songwriters Hall of Fame, and now he's the first solo living rapper inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, yo.
Nice.
Insane, man. And now that's just the commercial accolades. Now we're not even getting into his discography, you know what I'm saying, which is just insane. His discography is insane. His songs, everything. Like, the dude is just like a top-notch artist, man. And did y'all end up watching the ceremony for his speech?
No, I just heard like the highlights of it.
Okay. Yeah, I mean, it was really dope. And it was really dope speech, man. You can see him in the gave it's so funny how he talked about other people for majority of his speech. It wasn't even about, wasn't like, yo, I did this, I did that. Everybody, he gave props to who was it, Recess? All the living legends from back in the days. He named them first, I believe, like KRS-One.
He named KRS-One. For sure. Rakim.
Kane. Kane.
He definitely mentioned Kane. What he mentioned was when he said that when he saw that different hip hop artists, pioneers, could change into other lanes. When he saw how Big Daddy Kane could, be Sexy Chocolate and still kick that, hip hop, shit. He admired that. He admired how KRS-One, how he could talk to the people and be known as a teacher,
right?
And also kick that hip hop shit. He definitely made it clear that he was infinitely inspired by those pioneers before him, that anything was possible in hip hop.
100%. It was dope, man. And then he ended up giving which for some reason, the internet was going crazy for some reason. You know how the internet goes, man. But he gave props where it was due. He gave props where it was due to Dame Dash and Biz as well. You know what I'm saying? He gave props where it was due, man. They started that journey together, started Rockefeller Records together. And whatever their situation is now, I mean, Dame believed in them. Dame believed in him. We hear Dame say, Dame says that shit to all this to this. Dame believed in him, and when people believe in him, you know what I'm saying. But that's the thing about Jay-Z, and he said no matter what, he said he always believed in himself too. He said he didn't give a fuck what any labels were saying. They said the shit was whack. He said, "Nah, whatever, yo."
He said it was trash. They said they thought it was trash.
Yeah, he was like, "Nope, this shit ain't trash. You wrong. This shit is not trash, yo." And he just kept going, man. So that was definitely a dope part. You know what I'm saying? A dope part of the induction or whatever. I haven't really seen any of the. I know they said Dame Dash responded and all that. I guess I'm assuming it was positive, but I didn't even really click on any of that stuff and shit, man. But like I said, it was just a dope moment. And then he gave props to Kumo D. No, that was LL. Yeah, that was LL and shit. Yeah, I'm thinking of somebody else and shit. But it was cool though. But it was cool though, man. He said he gave, and his mother was in the building. His sister was in the building. I didn't hear him shout out Memphis Bleak though. I don't know. Did I miss that? Reset?
I think you did. I think he definitely shouted out Tata.
He definitely shouted out Tata. Tata was there. Tata was there
with the pepper spray. I don't remember if he shouted out Bleak. You're right. I don't know. I don't think he did, but he definitely shouted out those from the beginning.
Was so short. His time was so short, and you could tell like his whole speech was like 11 minutes, but you could tell that he was kind of rushed at the end. You could tell it was kind of rushing him and shit at the end. So, but I just thought it was dope.
He said in the very beginning when he was thinking about what he was going to say today, that, you know, when he set it off with what he was talking about the pioneers, you know, that's he just wanted to make sure that that part came across
That was
first.
dope.
For
That
sure.
was dope, man.
Okay.
That was
And
dope,
it was.
Definitely was. Definitely. I could tell, like, it's so funny. Like, we see him, and he's like this larger than life figure. You can tell he's not really that comfortable, like, talking this shit, like being around, like talking in front of like big crowds and stuff like that, and
Like
just
he's
speaking
more
about
of,
himself.
like
Yeah, you can tell he was
he's
a
more of
little
an introvert.
uncomfortable and shit. Yeah. I could definitely see it. Man. I mean, he seemed like a humble dude and shit, man. But like I said, it was just a dope look for hip hop and that whole Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. I know it's been a lot of controversy with them for many, many years, man, with the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. Like, you know, some of the rock artists have been like specifically Gene Simmons from Kiss. Like, you know, they come out and made very derogatory comments about the hip hop artists being inducted to the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. And Jay-Z did mention how, like, to say, he gave a shout out to the rock artists and shit. He gave a shout out to them. He said, you know, we love your music. We sampled your music. We love it. You know what I'm saying? We appreciate y'all, and you know, and for your musicianship. You know what I'm saying? We musicians as well and shit. So that shit was kind of dope right there, man.
Absolutely. I mean, people have been saying it for a long time. Not only do you not go to Cleveland, Ohio for anything, but much less, you know, you're going for the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame. They were thinking also they should just change the name to the Music Hall of Fame. Yeah. But of course, you know, they're not going to do it. You know, there's a lot of things that is institutionalized here in this country. So one thing for sure is their rock and roll culture. So they're not going to change that. They'll just try to shade you out for as long as they could. But then, of course, you know, the acceptance, they have to come and accept you guys. And there, it's too much. It's just too much. You know what I mean?
It's crazy. It's so many people that should have been in there. Like, we're going to talk about it in a couple of minutes and shit. Somebody that's been nominated 1 million. He should have been in there from the fucking jump. You know what I'm saying? This other dude should have been in there from the jump and shit.
Absolutely.
But yeah, like I said, it was just dope, man. Like I said, I definitely appreciate. Shout out to Jay-Z. He definitely deserved it, man. I was trying to find this old shit that I had fucking I can't remember where I posted this shit at. This had to be in 2000 and when did that Excuse Me Miss remix come out? When that shit come out? Man, Fleet be smoking that la la la.
Oh, that was on the soundtrack to Bad Boys 2. So Bad Boys 2, I believe that came out in like 04, 05.
Wow.
Yeah.
Some shit like that. I said, I forgot where I posted that shit. When I heard that song, I was like, yo, I said, Jay-Z is the greatest rapper of all time. Yeah, I said that shit back in 2004. I was like, this dude is the greatest rapper of all time.
It's so funny, D. It's so funny you say he's the greatest rapper of all time.
No doubt.
Because the hip hop artist that coined that phrase was also inducted.
Definitely
into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame.
Now,
I gotta say one thing. Also,
real quick, it was now they had like different categories though, right? Because Jay-Z went under the performer category.
Hey, listen,
he went under the performer category. So I just want to point out that is they have different tiers for some reason.
Okay.
It's different tiers. So Jay-Z went under performer. But you know, like the next guy you're gonna talk about, he went under musical excellence award and shit.
And I can definitely attest. He definitely deserves that musical performer.
Oh, he definitely. That's what I'm saying. He definitely deserves that. I don't know if that is supposed to be like the upper echelon. It seems like it. That's supposed to be, but he should have been in that category as well. Oh
yeah.
But you know these fucking people. They would have had 2 rappers. You know, it would have been a whole fucking thing.
Oh yeah, you already know in this society.
But, yeah, man. But go ahead, man.
We can't have it. We can't have it.
And you know, I'm the first one to knock the one who says don't knock the hustle. But when we saw him in the Amway, of course, he was one-man show. Stood up there, did as many hits as he could in the 2 hours. You know what I mean? I'm telling you, it's crazy when you have hits that you don't have to perform them. The crowd does
exactly.
Yeah, they give you all the energy. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I didn't get up till I run this town. You know what I'm saying? I remember what shirt I was wearing too at the time. So it's like, you know, I was playing my role. Yeah, of course. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, he could go up there and in front of a sellout crowd 2 hours straight. I believe that he only left the stage for a few minutes twice. and came back out and just and the hits just kept on coming, on coming.
Crazy, man.
You know,
Not to mention, after he did well with the set with us, he did encore. Everybody screamed for an encore. Came back and gave some more. Gave some more
definitely
joints.
happened in our shit too. Yes, absolutely.
That's what's up.
That's what he did. One of the times he did leave when he did encore, and everybody in the whole state, hold up, hold up. I'm like, yo, me and my hating ass. I'm like, when y'all gonna stop, man? Like,
at least you know you a hater, man.
You can just
keeping
stop,
it real.
man.
Keeping it real.
Stop. You know he's coming back out.
No doubt.
And, you know what I'm saying? And of course he did. You know what I'm saying?
But if Jay actually hear this, then that will be when keeping it real goes wrong.
Oh, come on, man.
Oh, good, yeah.
Took pictures with me, man. They love my attire for the show. But yeah, it's funny that you said for the performer category is very very worth it. I'll tell you, when he just stood up there for 2 hours and performed all his hits, man. I mean, not even all of his. You know, he left a lot off.
Ain't no way he did all of his hits. Ain't no way he did all of his hits in 2 minutes.
He did a couple of medley. He did like the medley, the medleys, and did
joints.
like one verse, or they just did like maybe the part of the song, like the chorus, and then go to the next song.
This shit is insane. Y'all know, I be making the fucking USB. I used to rock that shit in the car with the, I put the music. So I made like a Jay-Z one. That shit is like 150 songs, yo. Like it's not even like no filler. This is just pulling songs from his albums and his compilations. It's like 150 songs, yo. It's like, what the fuck? I was like, this shit is insane. This shit is insane. Crazy, man.
I just go to Apple Music.
Well, I mean, I do that now. Well,
we don't promote. I mean,
we don't do that.
Title. You're supposed to say we go to Title. You're supposed to.
Yeah, I meant to say Title. That's what I meant. I got Title on my phone. Title.
Oh, you still got Title and shit?
Okay. Yeah, actually, I do.
All right.
Got Title.
Oh man, there you go. Show the man. He's not sending you no check. Another thing, not for nothing, but yes, Jay-Z, very, very deserving. And I would have to say that if it's not Jay, now and I don't want to go into no top 2, top 3 discussion, but of course, the only other rap, he's getting to the point where he's gonna become more recognizable than the most recognizable rapper in the world. And I will have to give that 100% to Snoop. Snoop is the most recognized, and Jay is creeping up on that. And once he gets that household, you know who Snoop is, you know who Jay-Z is. Once he gets that, I think it's gonna probably be unanimous. I don't know what criteria you would have to create to not put Jay as top 2 or 3 of all time.
There's no question. There's nothing though. Yes.
They got to like literally make the Mount Rushmore, like literally make that a category. Honestly.
It's a thing.
That's a thing.
But give props to the you know what I'm saying, they also inducted like I said in the musical excellence award to the like I said, this dude should have been in the performer categories fucking 15, 20 years ago. He should have been in this shit, like not even joking. Like whenever he should have been in
Run DMC, like right after Run DMC.
Exactly. If not DMC, right after Run DMC, not. LL Cool J and shit.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Now I know you saw that one, right?
Absolutely.
Actually, no, I didn't.
Oh, you didn't see that shit either?
Oh man.
Football all weekend. I ain't seen nothing.
Okay. Now LL's speech was dope as well, man. He had a dope ass speech. That's what I got to confuse with the Jay-Z. Now LL Cool J, he gave props to Kumo D and Cannabis. He gave props to Kumo D and Cannabis and shit.
Oh, that's a very
yes, he absolutely did. Yes.
Oh, very mature.
Like fucking 30 years ago, man. Come on, man.
But people still hold grudges that long. You know what I mean? But that's a mature. That's dope. That's dope.
He started it.
Well, he know he started that shit.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
Damn, Lou Hall, you fucking
Really?
catching for this dude and shit.
Really?
Nah, man.
Yeah, I mean, I
Nah,
don't understand.
I'm joking. He did start
Okay, because then we
I'm
will have to
joking.
pause everything, and I have to explain to you
it.
how he did
No,
start
he
it.
did start it. He took something
Okay.
the wrong way.
No, not even. And he
Ah.
asked homeboy to change it.
He ain't. Nah,
He changed it.
Okay, that's right. That's right.
Okay.
We,
Yeah.
we ain't
Yeah.
going there, man.
We don't go there. Yeah, we don't go there. Come on now, Lord. Come on, man.
But
Still
LL
won,
Cool J
but-
is definitely one of the greatest. He's one of the greatest of all times too. Like he's where you were, it's all objective. It's all subjective. Everybody has their own personal list on like the time they grew, when they grew up, where they grew up at. Everybody has their own.
But let's get it clear, D.
Gotta be on something.
QGTM, Queens get the money.
Queens
LL
always get
Cool
the
J
money, man.
coined the term. He has an album
Called
named
Goat.
GOAT, greatest of all time. This
LL
nigga
Cool
got
J,
it
the
twisted.
greatest of all time.
Exactly. He
Greatest of
coined
all
the
time.
phrase. We probably
No
wouldn't even be
doubt.
saying GOAT if it wasn't for
wouldn't
LL
either.
Cool J.
No. Because you forgot we have a GOAT that's on the basketball court, and they were saying GOAT before the greatest of all time before.
Are you talking about Earl Manigault from the 50s?
Who you talking about, Lou Hall?
Michael Jordan.
Lou Hall, what are you talking about?
Because you said GOATs. You said
What, you
GOAT.
20?
He said, huh?
What are you, 20?
What are
Exactly.
you talking about? You a kid? What are
You a
How am I
kid? You
kid?
are a
Jordan
kid.
That was recently. That's like the last 10 years. What are you talking about?
No,
That's
they
recent
call
shit.
me. No.
Ah, you
Michael
see?
Jordan the greatest of all in the 90s. What are you
In the
talking about?
90s, yes.
Oh,
Are you
Lou,
serious?
Yo, D, did I just take
Hold
it
on.
back to the original though?
Same
Hold
shit
on.
you was talking about, yo. What
You
is
about to
this
have
about?
me. You about to have me.
Nobody
D,
called
did
Michael
I
Jordan
not?
the greatest while he was playing. What are you saying? What are you talking about? Was you even around during that time?
They were not calling
Of
Mike
course I
the
was.
greatest while he was playing. Not the
course
players
not.
on the court.
Hell no, nobody.
Nobody on the court was.
Oh, not while he was playing.
I'm
Definitely
going to
not.
look it up.
That was after he retired. Probably when like LeBron started coming up and Kobe started coming up. Then the conversations really got. Anyway, that's a whole nother subject and shit.
Yeah, it was definitely after he left. After
No, that was
Wizards.
definitely after he left.
When he left,
Yeah.
way after the Wizards. But I
Let's
did
talk about
mention Earl Manigault from
Mhm.
late 50s, early 60s.
Back in the days, yeah.
That's the original, but I'm talking about the actual phrase, greatest of all time. LL Cool J has an album named that. You know what I mean?
With that.
I'll bow down. Yes, I was wrong. It wasn't Michael Jordan. Looking at well, you know what? We can't take what everything is on the internet, okay? Because they said it was coined back when Muhammad Ali actually called himself the GOAT in the 90s. But that that could be wrong. We talked about this earlier. It's the internet. People, say what they want to say. But I digress. I could be wrong.
And
I could be wrong.
I could be wrong. And
all this GOAT talk. It's funny how all this GOAT talk, because it's true. LL coined the phrase
in
in hip hop.
2000.
In hip hop.
He coined the phrase in hip hop.
No rapper
That's
was
for
calling
sure.
himself. I don't remember any rapper called all times before LL Cool J.
Thank
No,
you.
they
Yes,
weren't.
that's
We can
correct.
say that for a
That's
fact.
correct.
No
Yeah,
rapper said that.
nobody.
That's correct. That's correct.
Nobody did.
Yeah.
That's correct.
Yep.
Because
And
except one. I'm sorry.
Before LL
Except
Cool J?
Melly Mel.
When the fuck did he say that?
See, now
Everybody else. Melly Mel thought he was the greatest of all time.
They always said Melly Mel was like the biggest hater ever, yo. All the rappers shit. All the 90s rappers say, or the late 80s, they say, yo, he was the biggest hater
That's what
ever,
they say,
yo.
Dang.
Mics out and shit when they were performing. He would come jump up on the stage and snatch the mic out. Yo, this dude is
Yeah.
But yo,
Worse than ODB?
we literally watched LL Cool J's entire career, yo.
Yeah.
Watch
From the
Crush
start,
Groove and shit.
yes.
We watched his entire career, and I like he always been one of my favorites, man.
That's who.
He always one of my favorites and shit, though, man.
That's who Jay-Z mentioned also when he mentioned how
Mhm.
KRS was a teacher. He said, look at LL. He's saying, I need love, but he just sung I'm bad.
Word. Exactly.
So you see, so
exactly.
he showed him also the diversity. So you see Jay-Z, he had to tip his hat to LL.
No, that's one thing I fuck about Jay-Z. I didn't like that he kind of dissed it, man. He kind of in my life. I like.
He said he kind of dissed who?
He dissed his second.
Well, the second album. I mean,
Kinda
I think
dissed.
kind of everybody.
I like that album. And shit,
I
man.
did too.
I like that. I like
but
that album.
Nah, he was
That's
talking
really good
creatively
song,
him. He's not talking about how the audience received it. He was talking
He
about
said he
him
didn't really.
artistically
He said
making
yeah,
it.
yeah. It
That's
was cool.
all.
I thought it was.
I
I
thought it
love
was
that
too.
album, man.
Hey,
But then
I
there are
love
a
that
lot of
album.
people that didn't, and they thought he was like
No.
real commercially,
He had some
especially when he did
dope
with
shit
that
on there.
the joint
What,
You Belong
Sunshine?
to the City and
Oh, you
Sunshine.
belong to the Sunshine is
Yo,
dope ass.
I don't know. D, you were there. Don't you remember when he came out with Sunshine? Nobody cared. Everybody
Yeah,
was wearing shiny suits.
Shit was
yeah,
hot.
Everybody was doing the colorful
Yeah.
Hype
yeah.
That's
Williams.
what I'm saying,
Everybody
man.
was doing it. We didn't know the difference, to tell you the truth.
Hot. Shit
We
was
thought it
hot.
was just all visual, like
And
all
and
That's
and,
all it
and,
was.
and as I always say, we live recency by like we was there from Jay-Z's beginning. Like he was cool. Like we wasn't like this big mega star. He was cool. He was just like, oh, that's what's up, Jay-Z, no doubt, yo. That's big boy and shit. Okay,
That's
and
it.
that
Yes.
his first album was cool. And now that's what doing that shit. Like I said, he
That's
didn't
right.
really blow up until Hard Knock Life, which he said
Thank you.
that's when he. Yeah,
That's
but
when he
before
blew
But
up.
you,
Yeah.
but you know what?
it was cool.
I guess it's different. You know, like we talk about all the time when
Mhm.
it's you hear something in up north, but then when you
Right.
hear it down south, like niggas was going crazy over, when Jay-Z came out. We first heard him on Feeling It, and then we saw the joint that was on the Nutty Professor soundtrack, Ain't No Nigga.
That's
Like,
my shit.
yes. I mean, we was going crazy
Yeah,
down
but
here.
remember,
Like,
but Biggie was still
yo.
alive, yo. It wasn't like that in New
Yeah.
York, man. It wasn't like that.
Big
Biggie
was
was
still
a
king
fucking
in New
man.
York.
And Nas was still killing it too and shit. Biggie
Nas
and
was still killing it.
Yeah.
You don't understand Mobb Deep.
Yeah, Mobb Deep was
You
on
don't
top
understand
of the world.
Tribe.
New York
You
was a
don't
fucking
understand.
hotbed, man.
It was so many. It was
a
so
hotbed,
many out
yo.
here. It was
And
hot.
see, everybody that y'all are mentioning, like here, we didn't start getting popping on it until 95. And like I said, we heard we watched the Rap City, the basement, everybody on with Rap City back then. That's the only thing that we was, on was Rap City. Y'all had Video Music Box. And shout out to y'all, by the way, because they're getting ready to do a documentary on Video Music
He
Box.
finally doing that shit. Yo, you know how
Yes.
long this
I
dude
heard,
had
yes.
that fucking footage in his basement, yo? He finally pulled that shit out the basement, man.
Nah,
That shit
man.
for
Nah,
20
that's
years,
not
man.
true, D. Don't say it, D. Don't do that, D.
What's
It's
up?
not that
Who
he
on Robert
finally
Daniels?
did it. It's that the money was the price is right. Just don't pull it out of the basement for $5 when it's worth 500 million or something. You know what I mean?
That is true. But
Makes
he was
sense.
saying I think he's on the interview. He had showed that shit one time. Like he recorded every single
Everything,
thing.
yeah.
No, but the thing is,
Wow.
I think it's time too. This dude must have had at least 1,000 VHS tapes, yo. It's time. He was like, yo, he said, I gotta go through all of this shit. He said, this is gonna take forever and shit. So
And
I think
right
that was
after-
part of it as well. But
And right
I'm pretty
after
sure
the LL,
they show him the check though.
Yeah.
I'm sure, D. That's the
course.
reason why it's coming out
Of
now.
course, of course.
And right after the LL induction, Uncle Ralph posts a video on IG of Fat Joe bringing LL in the late 90s to the Bronx, to the Devil's Nest, to come out here. And at that time, they thought LL was washed, man. This is after, 4321. This is after, his situation with cannabis. And he went out there and he showed approved, you know what I'm saying, in front of a crowd and do what he does, you know what I mean?
So that was 2000?
No. It was definitely still late 90s.
Okay.
It was definitely still late 90s.
Yo, real quick, I'm saying shout out to Lynn in the chat. Going back to y'all talking about Snoop. That's what she says.
Of course.
For Jay to reach the penultimate recognition status of dog, have to be and reggae albums feature in movies and be a bit more accessible. She said, "Well, no, just business mind, of course."
Yo,
Oh
why-
yeah, oh yeah.
You know, Linda in the West Coast, we shouldn't even said nothing about Snoop, man. You know, we gotta say something. We should have said nothing about Snoop.
Look, I don't know. Jay trying because I mean he got his own, cannabis company. That's it's expensive, high class cannabis company. That's what they called it. Yeah.
Okay, I forgot all about that shit. But like
It's called Monogram.
Monogram.
Yes,
Okay,
I did.
And he had Jada and Nori
okay.
on some commercials or whatever.
Like I said, this dude, his business act. That's a whole nother. That's a
That's
whole.
a
That's a
whole other
whole
line.
show in itself. That's a whole show in itself.
But now, if you want to talk about movies, get a load of LL Cool J. He
No
played
doubt.
God in Too Deep. And
Love
he did
it.
an incredible,
No doubt.
incredible.
No doubt.
And we could go on to a filmography,
Oh, yeah.
I'm pretty sure that's gonna be a
MDB
whole.
with
That's gonna be a
LL.
whole thing one day. That's gonna be a
Thank
whole
you.
thing one
Not
day.
even just filmography, but TV. I mean, this dude,
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
longest running rapper I've ever seen in a TV show.
Yeah.
Yes. What is it? Is it the CSI, right?
It's the CSI.
One of them shows. Well,
Yeah,
probably
one-
Ice-T. Probably Ice-T is probably the longest running. Ice-T is the longest running.
Yeah, I forgot
Yeah.
about that. Okay,
We forget Ice-T's a rapper and shit, right?
exactly. Because we just know him as an actor now.
Isn't that crazy? Playing a cop. He has some nerve getting that Soldier Boy back then, right?
He been
That's
playing a cop.
That's hilarious, man.
Well, yeah. So let's not get it twisted. When it comes to the movies, LL definitely gets busy in those also.
Oh yeah,
100%.
absolutely.
100%. He killed it. But yo, real quick,
Um,
man, we just give a big shout out to Tina Turner as well. Tina Turner, she was inducted too, though.
Proud Mary, keep on rolling.
Yeah, she was inducted
Say
in that
we're rolling.
performer category. Yeah, the performer category and shit. So
Absolutely.
shout out to Tina. Now, I'm almost positive her and Tina and Ike were inducted before. Is that a thing, or this is her first time? Period.
I don't know.
Ike and Tina? I'm not sure. I feel like Ike and Tina was inducted as a group, but shout out to her though for going in there as a solo artist, man. Definitely shout out to her.
I was giving you the Ike look.
Carole King also went in. The Go-Go's. Shout out to the Foo Fighters, man. Foo Fighters and shit.
Oh wow,
Foo Fighters are dope. They went in and Todd
sorry,
Rundgren. Yeah, man. And also under the Early Influence Award, Gil Scott Heron, yo. Gil Scott Heron, he went in.
Nice.
Who they say created, who said that been doing the rapping way long time ago.
Yo, he was
doing that rap.
amazing.
Yes.
Yo, for all the younger people, y'all never heard Gil
Yes.
Scott Heron, man. Go pop that shit in, yo. That
Say,
dude was
what's the
amazing.
word? Johannesburg.
That dude was amazing, man. And also under the Musical Excellence Award was Billy Preston. Billy Preston, man, one of the great artists of all times, man. I think he was probably the fifth Beatle. That's what they always call him, the fifth Beatle, I think.
Yeah.
Black dude and shit, man. So yeah, he had a major contribution in music history too. So.
And D, we can't forget.
What's up?
Netflix made a documentary called him The Godfather.
They call him the guy they did? Oh, they sure the yeah.
They sure did.
We're talking about Clarence Avant. Man, come
doubt.
on
Yep.
now.
No doubt.
That documentary is tremendous, man.
He won the what is this called? He won the I Met Erdogan Award and shit. I Met Erdogan Award, yo. Not really sure what that is. Yo.
I do not know either, but it sounds prestigious.
It sounds dope. It
Yeah.
sounds dope, man. But yo, congratulations to everybody, man.
Yes.
You know, everybody that got it. Even though, we always talk about all of these things, these accolades and these awards, and but I'm sure these artists definitely appreciate it. It's a great honor for them. It's a great honor for them, man. And if the price go up, you can put that shit behind your name, yo.
That's what they say. They say that one tag, Grammy nominated, price goes up.
Price goes up.
5
Grammy
to
Award
8
winner,
G's.
price goes up
Grammy
even more.
Award winner, price goes up 20
Listen.
G's.
Even more.
Shout out to Fat Joe. Yesterday's price is not today's price.
You know
Yes.
what? I love how you want to say that big up to Fat Joe, but I've been hearing the Jews on Canal Street saying that since the 90s. So
Oh, see, I wasn't
yeah,
there.
I'm
So you
sorry,
was
Lil Hawk.
nah, you good,
Dang,
you good.
man. I've been hearing them say that on Canal Street for a very long time. So it's so funny how you could just take something from back in the days and just make it your own now, right? I guess so.
It is what it is.
It's cool.
It is what
It is what it is. But yes,
But yo,
you're right.
Reset.
You're right.
Before we close out, man, I want to give you a props, man. We'll let you get this moment to talk about your one of your favorite TV series and shit, season finale. You know what I'm saying? We finished watching it. You know what I'm saying? We made it through the first 2 seasons and shit.
All right. You know what? I thought you wanted to give me.
Man. Let's get into it,
man. Unlike when you talk about dramatizations, it's sort of like talking about, cryptocurrency, let's say, and sometimes you can't always go to a sure bet like Safe Moon, right? I thought you wanted to, big up to everybody. We're not financial advisors.
Not yet. We'll get there.
Exactly.
Yeah, okay. And I'm not a dramatization advisor either. So I cannot tell you how to tell your story. Now listen, if it has already been told, right, we love the mics of men.
Love it. One of the dopest documentaries of all. I wish they had that shit in the movie theaters, man. Oh my god, that'd have been a fucking moment, yo.
Exactly.
That would have been a moment, man.
Thank you.
I would sit there for the whole 6 hours and shit. I don't give a fuck, yeah.
When we talk about mics of men, we're talking about Wu-Tang Clan.
Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed.
The greatest group and entity of all time,
100%.
the most recognizable, 100%.
Greatest logo of all time.
Greatest logo of all time.
All of that shit, yo.
And one of the most innovative business situations when they entered the game, to have one record label sign the group and have individual members be able to have situations at other companies.
Dope.
We're talking about the Wu-Tang and American Saga now, which is the dramatization, of course, of the Wu-Tang situation, of how they met, how they came along on this journey. It focuses mainly on RZA, which is Prince Rakim, and his brother Divine, and his brother's arch nemesis Power, who ended up, funding most of the beginning of Wu-Tang Productions. And we went through season 1. We were very. I was watching it. I was like, okay, we knew a lot of the stuff was just off the wall. I mean, I'm gonna be real. I'm like, okay, but that gave you off the rip. I think RZA off the rip was letting you guys know, guys, the story, especially everybody over 35, 40. Y'all know the story. We just put out Mics of Men, probably one of the greatest documentaries ever made. So y'all know the real story. It was told by us. That documentary was amazing to have all 9 members, including Master Killer, sitting in a theater and have their story given to them. You've seen that already. This is not that. This is not that, guys. Off the rip, RZA let us know.
People wasn't listen. I'm just go back to that. We know a little spoiler alert to that first. Was it the first episode with the Ghostface and the Raekwon situation?
Yeah.
Now, did you? I was on social media after that day. That shit was just. Oh, I can't believe he did that. Like, everybody believed that shit. Everybody believed that. Nobody was saying this is fiction.
Listen,
everybody believed
that
shit.
All publicity is good for the publicity.
Yeah, man.
If people are talking about it, fine with him. It's dramatization. What is he gonna say? What can he say? Yo,
crazy, yeah.
It was, and it was to me too.
And matter of fact, I'm still trying to figure out how you were able to aim like that good to spray in the house and shoot those bullets. And the projects, you already know the way the projects are set up. The buildings are like further back from the road, and like you just sitting on the road and you have perfect aim to where you can shoot like 5,000 yards away.
He was
You,
practicing, man. He was a marksman and shit, man. He was practicing, yo. He went to the range and shit, yo.
and like the way they was shooting wasn't even real. He was plop 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 plop. Like what? Like to be able to shoot like that, you have to hold it together, like with both hands and real tight, a tight grip. You can't shoot like that with just one hand and it's shaking like this. How? How the fuck can you be on target shooting like that? There's no way. So that means all this shit was like that was like a fake dramatization.
Now
So
you are the
fucking
gun,
up on
you are the gun expert in this crew. So I'm gonna take your word for this shit.
I'm gonna take your word for it too. I'm gonna take your word for it.
See, I didn't even think about that kind of shit because I ain't never touched a gun. I ain't never seen a gun in real life. So
I'm gonna take your word for it, Lord. There you go. That's one of the things I'm gonna take your word for it.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
take your word for that one, yeah.
You know,
Yes.
a lot of people are not watching a lot of the things. I mean, a dramatization is exactly what it is. A dramatization.
100%.
You know, I mean, you cannot.
Probably shit to say. What's that shit they be saying in the movies? This story is loose. They should have said it's loosely based on real life events and characters. I think that's what it should have said. That's what it should have. It doesn't. I think it should say that. This
And even that would be
on,
a little bit connecting too much.
Well, because the thing is, because this is like different. This is different from us watching a series of like the Beatles or like fucking the five heartbeats, like the Temptations or something.
Because Five Heartbeats was not real. Okay, that was not a real group. And I've heard people talk about
dope documentary, yo. That would be a dope like fake documentary on the Five.
That would be the dopest fake documentary.
Yes.
Somebody would come out with
hey,
you listening?
Hey, no. I'm telling you, D, shut up.
Yeah.
Keep that.
Well,
imagine they came out with a documentary.
That's his IP though. That's his IP. I can't
Okay.
On Five Heartbeats.
That'd be dope. That'd be fucking dope. Anyway, that's all.
That would be dope.
But
and everybody would be talking about it. Oh my god!
But
I did not know they were in competition.
Because we see them every fucking day. We literally see at least one member from the Wu-Tang Clan, if not every single day, at least every week. One member every single week since 1993. We see at least one member, so they're always in our face. So we tend to believe when we see things and shit. So, but like I said, this shit was cool though. This shit was all right. I mean, let me just bottom line, it was cool. The second season I like the second season better than I like the first season of the show. The second season, the beginning was a little shaky. The first 5 episodes were a little shaky and shit, but.
Oh, you mean when RZA was on the stand at his trial, and I never heard any. That was so interesting. I've never seen anyone portray the testimony on the stand at a trial in that manner. I've never seen it portrayed like that before.
Yo, first of all,
and after I saw it, I realized why.
What's up, Luo?
So first of all, why was they trying to make the voice of RZA so they was trying to go so
well? You know that dude is British, though, right?
Yeah, Ashton. Yeah.
I've
seen some interviews. Yeah. He out there doing this thing, but the voice, it was just like it was just too much. Well, actually, now wait a minute. I can't lie. He did sound like that on the first Wu-Tang album. The RZA.
These are actors. There you go. What are you talking? Come on, man.
He just answered his own question and shit.
I know.
You know what? If you want to be even more, you want to get into that and how actors are just very great actors. That guy that plays RZA, excellent actor. You want to know who's even better actor? Check out how the man who plays Ghostface Killer. See how he really talks.
Oh,
See how he really talks in real life.
How was that?
Now
How was
that's
that?
crazy acting.
Really? I don't know. I ain't know nothing about that.
Yeah.
Well, there you go. Check that out.
Okay.
If you see that with Lou Hall, you be saying some stuff, man.
But yo, shout out to my man Shamik Moore, the dude that played Raekwon.
Yeah.
Yo, he did this second season. Because I think he said he really studied Raekwon. Yo, he had Raekwon down, yo.
Yes.
He had Raekwon
mannerisms,
down, man.
his walk.
Yeah, man. And he didn't
all
look,
of them did.
He didn't look nothing like Raekwon, yo. Like when you first was, he don't look like Raekwon like at all. But he did a hell of a job, yo.
They all did. How about the actor that played Old Dirty Bastard?
Oh, my TJ Adams. TJ Adams.
He said he was born to play ODB.
Yeah,
100%.
And I think he was
amazing job. Amazing.
Job.
Even the dude that played the Jizza. Who is that? Jonell Xavier Young. He played the Jizza and shit. I think he did a really good job too, man.
The dude that played You God. Why did it really look like You God?
I was like, You God, right?
I was like, no, is he like a distant cousin or something?
He looked like You God too. He definitely like You God, man.
You know, it's so funny. Casting was never an issue on this one, right? You know how many?
Casting was good. Casting was good.
And good.
Shout out to what's my man name that played Meth? What's my man name?
Davies.
Oh, Davies. Shout out to Davies, man, that played Meth, man.
You know, Method Man said something interesting about Davies.
What did he say?
He said that he wasn't agreeing with the look that they gave Davies.
Because why is it? Because he didn't look like that.
No. Totally take out. You see that once again. Let's put it to context. We were there, okay? We were there. We were growing up at the same time that this was happening. For y'all that don't know, Method Man, like we were talking about earlier, the greatest rappers and all that stuff, and King of New York, Method Man was the hottest shit in the world. Of course. But I'm gonna tell you what, he was not the ladies' guy that everybody wanted him to be when he first came out. He had his hair half braided. He had, eyelid like this. You see what I mean?
The fangs.
Thank you. The fangs. He was raw. He was street. And they
that's
said,
all I need. That's all I need to show.
Thank you. It was not until he became until all I need. You're absolutely right, D. So but with all that we've seen so far, we've seen Dave East looking like the all I need Method Man, not to bring the pain.
See that's what I was saying. He didn't look like he didn't look like Method Man for that time frame that they was going with.
They definitely miscued that one because Davies did an excellent job. Don't get me wrong. But the look they should have kept the half the hair braided. Put a glass eye on them, put the fangs on them. You know what I mean? They should have done something a little bit, to try to dramification of
Yo, Big Lou Hall C, I want you to repeat that word. What you said? Dramatization.
Dramatization.
I want you to get that word out, man. Get that word out, yo. But like I said, I did enjoy the second half of like I said, it definitely came together. And mentioned to y'all in the chat, I really appreciate it to explain a little more as far as like because especially in the mid 2000s, there was a lot of legal between the members of the Wu-Tang Clan and the RZA, and a lot of shit going on, trying to get out of contracts and whole lot of drama going on, man.
The using of the W
drama. I do like in the show how RZA, he tried to explain from his aspect and shit. So I have heard him mention that stuff before, but it was kind of cool to see show. So
like his side.
Yeah, but own side, in this, the legal issues they had got settled in court, and like the show was the second half of the second season. I'm pretty sure they're gonna do probably.
Oh yeah, they got to do season 3. Gotta do season 3.
What I'm saying, it changed. Like if it was Joey Badass and he just disappeared, and then but the other kid in the Inspector deck.
But see, Joey, like I really think it was around this time he was doing Power, this Kanan, because Joey Badass.
Well,
was
I
on
mean,
Kanan.
so I'm curious. Like, was there not a contract signed? Like, if he can't just jump from one, if he's
Unless they have like seasonal
still up
contracts,
and
like
shit,
per season.
could be.
Yeah.
It just come on until like close to the end of season 1, if I'm not mistaken, and shit. Inspector Deck character.
Yeah.
Yeah, it warmed up.
Plan,
Episode
man.
6.
Oh yeah, it just started
Episode 6,
progressing and getting better and better. Yeah.
Definitely. So y'all should definitely check that out. I mean, that's on Hulu. You know what I'm saying? Wu-Tang American Saga. Dope shit.
The
Shit,
beautiful
man.
Lala was in the show too.
Yeah. Anyway, man. She was all right. It's a little over the top.
Oh, come on, D.
A little over the top and shit. She was all right.
I tried to bring it out. I tried to bring
If you're trying to bring it out, what's her famous from? All right, then tell him, Lou Hall. What was she saying? What was the records doing to her, Lou Hall?
Yo, man, it was wild, man. It was saying
they'll watch the show, man.
Yeah. I'll let y'all watch the show.
They'll watch the show, man. He got spoiled. That's her favorite. That's her famous line in the show, man. He ain't gonna spoil that shit. Yo.
Yeah, that's her line in the show, right?
When y'all hear it, y'all know.
Y'all know what we talking about.
Word up. Come back next week and write it in the comments.
No doubt. Yo, before we bounce, man, big shout out. My man Recess, he said to mention it. Like I said, we're not a financial advisors and shit, man. But shout out to the people that's involved in cryptocurrency. You know, we always mention it. You know, Recess mentioned is in the theme song and shit. The theme song. You know, we talk about that cryptocurrency. And right now we in the middle of a little run. Nice little. We still in a bull market. I'm saying, so we having like a nice. We still haven't even hit the major altcoin run because Bitcoin is still going up. So y'all just everybody that's invested, whatever you invested in, like I said, we're not as financial advisors at all.
We're not financial.
I ain't gonna talk about what I'm into and shit. I'm into a lot of different things.
But just do it.
But you always follow. I mean, whatever you know. I always. I say you follow.
I always say give the people something. I gave y'all some. I dropped a gem on y'all. I mean, and if y'all picked up on that gem, y'all be riding really nice right now. If y'all picked up on that gem.
Well, the things that are really going on. Well, first of all, Bitcoin reached its all-time high this past week. ETH reached its all-time high the last couple of days. And a little coin called Shiba Inu. Shiba Inu has been the talk of the cryptocurrency world. That's really come up like a major, and right under Shiba Inu is on Safe Moon. That's another one that's come up, you know, in the last couple of days, the last week. So, like I said, everybody, y'all you gotta, as they say, do your own research. People say that shit for a reason, Recess, because they don't want to be held accountable with motherfuckers act crazy and put their fucking whole life savings like, yo, they real quick. Did y'all hear about this fucking the shit that happened? They made a coin for the
for the movie show. I ain't seen it yet, but Squid Games.
Yeah, Squid Games. Yeah, they made a coin for the fucking Squid Games. People put mad money into it.
Was going in.
Done. That shit went from fucking but somebody's shit went from like a $2 million to $0, yo, in like a half hour. Done. They took everybody's money and bounced and shit, yo. It's crazy. Like they say, yo, do your own research, man. Like
I would have never suggested that, by the way.
No. Yo, I'm gonna tell y'all real quick, like some like I said, not financial advisor at all. But whenever you do, whether you buying stock, investing in stock, or whether you invested in crypto, whatever you investing in, like look up the company, look up what you're invested in. You go to CoinMarketCap, you can go to Live Coin Watch, you can go to CoinGecko.com.
Hold on. Now you're dropping gems. So change season finale of Wu-Tang American Saga to we are not financial advisors. You just hit them with a couple of gems just now.
Yes.
You're gonna have to rewind.
All right, listen. Just say we're gonna just focus on cryptocurrency. If you're investing in cryptocurrency, just say somebody say, "Oh, get fucking whatever, get fucking Ethereum." And you're like, okay, well, you can go to either coinmarketcap.com. You can even go to
I was
coinbase.com.
about to say it's right
Coinbase.
there.
Either
Yes.
Coinbase. Click on the coin, and then you're gonna have a whole list of everything. You're gonna have their what it's called a white paper. I don't invest in anything that doesn't have a white paper. A white paper, that's basically their blueprint, the company's blueprint for what they want to do. So I don't invest in anything that doesn't have a white paper, because white paper, that means they're about something. So then you look at the white paper, you read the white paper, you read what their plans are. You read what their plans are and what they look to do, for what plans they have. And then you look at how long it's been around. I don't really some shit that's been around for like 2 days. Shit that has to be around at least for a little while. When you see people haven't been invested in it, and
minimum few years.
Yeah, it hasn't been any major issues. So it's cool. So I say you looking at that stuff, and you I mean that's that to me, that's the basics. That's the basics of it. Just looking at like I said, what the coin is or what the cryptocurrency is, what the use case is. Is there a use case?
What is it being used for? What is it being
something?
Value?
Yes. Does it do? But now everything you invest in though doesn't necessarily have to have a particular use case, because like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu, they're not attached. Major use.
That's right.
Even Bitcoin really doesn't do anything.
Nothing.
It's a store of value.
That's why I never mess with Bitcoin.
It doesn't really do anything. It's just as they say, it's the OG. It's the original. And
it's the original though.
It's Apple. It's Tesla. It's the name brand. So people are gonna put money into that first before it trickles down. But then you start looking at stuff like, which is help XRP, like it bridges currency across the world. You look at something like VeChain. VeChain is a whole bunch of this.
Just like with the
fuck that shit.
Like with the bank, like with the banks. Basically, how when you with the banks, and instead of when you do stuff digitally, you're banking online. Well, that's a digital coin that they use. That money is not there. The digital coin is like a save space to say, okay, you know what? Because we're doing this digitally, so we're going to take those funds that you requested to withdraw, we're going to put it automatically so you could take it out of the ATM, but it's a save space. And you know how sometimes you have to wait until it actually posts to your account? That's why, because it's saving that space until it goes through the processing. And then once it goes through the processing, that's when you can possibly occur overdraft fees or something to return. Right. So that's what that's used for. And then
but certain critical, it's instant. It's instant. It's
now
threat. A lot of crypto are a threat to the banks and shit.
Now, as far as with instant, let me tell y'all this too. Just a little bit of tidbit of information. If you go to cash out, say for instance, like those people who were trying to go into that Squid Games coin, and they say, okay, yeah, I got this. So you go to cash out. I'm just letting y'all know you're not gonna get that instantly, right? You has to wait for a minute, basically until kind of like with stocks, until certain markets close, and then that's when once it closes and it's at a specific rate, then you can. So those people were able at that particular time to say, okay, yeah, I'm gonna cash out. I got $2 million, and then all of a sudden they was like, we got you and got that money.
But so you gotta, man, that's the bottom line. Gotta do your research and whatever you put your hard-earned money into, man. Just do your research
and be smart. Don't go broke.
Yeah,
if you ain't got it. You ain't got it.
Well, like I said, give them something, and we always give the disclosure. We're not financial advisors. We're not. But I always said, tell them something, D. Let me give them something, and I gotta pat myself on the back with the Safe Moon, of course. Yes. If y'all wanna listen to me anymore, I'll have some more tips. Honestly, all you have to do is just set up. Like I said, what we were just finished talking about, Hey, just get your trust wallet up. That's all I gotta say after that. And another thing you gotta look for now, I think so, is gonna be ICOs, guys. I think it's gonna be something is gonna be brewing, and I'll be having more specifics in the coming weeks. But I think that's something I'm gonna be researching now because I'm getting an inkling that ICOs is gonna be a big thing coming up soon, and that's all I'm gonna say. That's
what's up. That's what's up.
We're not financial advisors.
Give them backstory. Tell them what an ICO is. They don't know.
ICOs are initial coin offers, and you know, like I said,
get it from the jump.
Get it from the jump. Yes, you know,
just kind of like how stocks, like the compound.
Y'all do got a couple of things that I've got from the joint.
Yeah,
a couple of things that just started the past week, and I didn't put my life savings in a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying?
No.
Definitely not. Definitely not.
A couple of extra dollars lying around.
Man. We'll see how it go. We'll
definitely see how it go, man.
Yo, appreciate everybody for checking us out, man. Belligerent State of Mind, man. Shout out to Linda. Shout out to Big Horse Singer in the chat. Appreciate y'all. Appreciate everybody for checking us out.
I want to give a big shout out to Sade. She unfortunately got into an accident in the ATL. She's recovering now in therapy. So sending prayers out to Sade, one of the original members of the Belligerent Bunch.
100%.
I also want a big shout out to DJ Captain Celsius and Gino over there at Say Word 07 on Facebook. And another big shout out to my boy Rich and Big Ant, of course. I want to big up to everybody. And once again, I want to send out prayers to Sade. I hope she has a speedy recovery.
Yes,
definitely prayers up to Sade.
Yes,
appreciate you. On YouTube, man, every single Tuesday night at 9:30. Come check us out. We building, man. Instagram at you can check me out personally if you want some financial shit. Ain't free, man. D.A.M.E Flavor Style on Instagram and Twitter, y'all. Peace.
Man, it's your boy Lou Hall. As always, I'm gonna be hitting that coverage of not only this weekend, which is going to be the championship game for my son. But also, I'm going to show some footage from next weekend, which is going to be a whole entire movie birthday weekend. So, yo, if y'all want to see the shenanigans and everything that be popping off, hit me on that Instagram and that Snapchat. That's going to be Lou Hall is IZ back BACK. Lou Hall is IZ back BACK. You can also hit me on the email. You can hit me on that email. That's going to be louhall803@yahoo.com. louhall803@yahoo.com.
Yeah.
It's crazy. Your Reese says our whole fucking family, everybody.
Say that one more time.
Birthday's in November.
Say that one more time, my brother.
Damn, that shit what happened at the end. Y'all can't hear me and shit? Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Go ahead.
I'll catch it on the replay.
Yeah.
I'll catch it on the replay. Yo, D, yeah, it's a little RoboCop right now, but you know what? We're going to get through that. And, of course, you go catch me at the Twitter at Southside Recess, one word. And, as always, that's me. That's on your IG at GETDAFUCOUTAHERE. Get the fuck out of here.
Fuck out of here, man.
Son.
Peace.